So welcome, guys. We're here for episode 2. I got my girls here with my girls at. This episode, well, the first episode we had was just like I said that was the soft launch, but this is like the first official episode. Yeah. That's exciting, right? Candace came all the way from DC from her dinner.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to have to let y'all hear the theme song later. Not right now, though, but I'm going to let y'all hear it. That's going to drop soon. New music coming soon. But anyway, this episode is going to be about friends. It's actually called Friends. How many others? Because it seemed right. It should be. One of our friends that's supposed to be here had to go take a little smoke break, which is fine. Whatever. But it's funny because I told y'all to be here at
1,000%. I feel really inappropriate. Right?
p.m. What time is it, guys?
It's 10:20.
But you know what? We collectively were late. Calm the phone. Here we go, Candace.
Okay. I was about to
Here
say.
she go,
I thought
CJ.
it was me, shorty.
Look, she already tied up. You ain't had no Hennessy yet.
I ain't have any. Do you have any?
No, I don't. Sorry. I'm just supplying a good time.
You
And
know
some
it's
box
coming.
wine. Cheers to box wine.
Yeah,
Thanks.
you always
Felt it appropriate to have a Friends episode so I can still kind of get my feet wet because we all know that I'm like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I know how to talk. I do that very well. Okay, I can carry on a conversation with anybody at any given moment about anything for however long, right? But I want the first one to be with you guys.
I'm so honored to be.
I mean, it would be so it just makes sense, right? To bring the good juju, the good vibes to the show, kick it off the right way. But we're going to be talking about some good things because I've known y'all for I should have did the math, but wait, I met you guys 10th grade. It's now 2019. Who's going to do the math?
So that was 2003.
This is like
So
2003.
I'm 25, so I don't really know. You guys are counting.
Well, okay.
16 years? Is that real?
Was it 16?
I thought it was 20.
I heard that.
No,
it's more than that. So
It's
let's
definitely
Oh, no,
more
it
than
was. I'm sorry. We graduated.
We graduated in 2002. All right, now we know each other for a long time.
Oh my
Next
God.
topic.
How come nobody can do the math?
Oh, like
No,
this
because first of all, when
seriously?
did we
Yeah,
even
no.
meet?
So then that means
So
it
no.
would be 19
High
years
school.
then.
So yeah, because
It would be
okay, so
19
we not about to
years.
waste it. We gonna come back to that.
So,
Somebody do
I mean,
Candace,
damn.
figure
That
that
would
out
be 19 years.
before the episode is over.
It would be
Okay, that is
19 years.
embarrassing.
So was it 2019 and 2000?
Because I don't know what year
it was.
it was in.
Before 2002.
So maybe
Yeah,
it's
we
20
graduated in
then.
2002. No, I came
so
to
that's
Howard
about
High. I want to
20
say in
years.
1998.
It's about 20. It's 19 years. It's 19
Yeah.
years, like I said.
Okay.
Oh wow, that's what's
No,
up.
you didn't say that. You said 16.
I did no, and then I said 19.
You know what?
after
That is awesome
19.
because
I'm
sometimes
just-
people fall
know.
off.
That's a whole lifetime. That's what we're going to be talking about
Okay,
too in our
okay.
episode, right?
I'm gonna kick my feet up.
So what keeps this shit going, right?
There were quite a few that fell off, right?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
maybe
fine
not.
though. I mean, that's how it goes. It's called seasons. It's all
Right.
this shit up here. But so my first thing I had on here was no new friends. And I said no new friends, but that was a question mark. Some people would disagree. I happen to disagree because I make new friends every other day.
I don't agree with that.
Right. None of us do.
Oh.
However, I did. What you about to say, Candace?
I want to say because you
All
got
the
about
friends you
60
got.
friends, nigga.
Hold
You're
up,
like,
'cause I recently started accepting new friends into my life.
oh, good.
As you should.
That's good.
It's not recent. You've been
Yeah.
doing it for a while.
I mean, well,
Yeah,
kind
and
of.
and they're pretty cool too.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just have to be mindful of who I bring around to.
No, very much. Oh, who you bring around me? Well, I mean, shit.
Nah,
Only
because I
strong
know-
survive.
yeah. That too.
It's like, no, I feel like, don't say that, Candace. I'm just very
Don't say
direct.
what?
She's
I'm just very
territorial.
direct. Yeah, I'm very
She's
territorial. Yeah, but I'm
territorial.
open, right? I feel like I've gotten way better, though. I feel like I used to be more of a mean girl, but I've gotten way better just because I'm older. And, I don't know. I just used to didn't really feel the need to make a whole bunch of new friends. But now, I guess since I'm an entrepreneur, like I'll talk to any damn, but you never know. You know what I'm saying? But when I'm in school and stuff, I'm like, okay, what? What? Are you dance or model? You like why do we need to, you know? But I said no new friends because some people don't like when their friends have new friends. Even though we're very secure in ourselves and our friendships, because at the end of the day, ain't nobody, y'all don't love nobody more than y'all love me. Period.
Oh, okay.
Period. Okay, that's how I feel. Okay. So because of that, I mean, at the end of the day, I'll always pull that card if I have to. Like, what? Stop playing. Like, so I'm not insecure. It's like a girlfriend. If you're secure in your relationship, you ain't worried about too many other things unless you're just a crazy person like me. But how do y'all feel about like how do you deal with a friend that may be like jealous of like your other friendships or whatever? Like,
how do you deal with it?
What do you do with that? See, I don't
Honestly,
have that.
I don't
issue.
deal with it.
I'm about to say I don't. But you know, I don't do drama. So for me, that's a form of drama, and I don't do.
I
You
like
jealous? That's your problem.
Figure that
You
shit
have
out
to,
and keep it moving.
That's your problem. You gotta work that out. That don't have nothing to do with me. I'm sorry.
Right.
That it doesn't.
But then it also is kind of like leads into people not wanting to start something new, or people not wanting to like trust somebody, or even put in the effort, or it's almost like a relationship where you like
you don't feel like starting over.
Right. But friendships, see, with me, I don't weigh friendships the same way that I do relationships. Like some people, when they beef with their friends, they fight their friends. I'm not doing all of that. My friendships are meant to be fun and supportive and all things positive. And if we have a beef or something like that, it ain't gonna be no serious beef, or you not my friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a relate. We're not having sex. You're not giving me like no major money. You can't like. So why would I have you around if you're just around to get on my motherfucking nerves? You know what I'm saying? Like, I could easily dispose of you. You know. But some people feel like, oh, I've known this person for 15 years, so that's why we friends. No, absolutely not.
You can know a person, but not necessarily be.
I mean,
know a lot of people
friendships,
15 years,
you know,
but
and then
friendships go through friendships also go through seasons too. Like they go through seasons where y'all thick as thieves, y'all. You know, Bonnie and Clyde, and then they go through
16.
Oh yeah. Oh, for
they
sure.
go through periods where
that's when we met fast.
That's when we met fast, and that's very true. And I feel
that's so funny. That's
right.
So funny.
And
y'all gotta tell
you.
the story. That's
when that nigga come out here or whatever. But
hurry up.
You ever heard the story?
But well, yeah, we'll talk about that. Well, how about I talk about the story how all of us came together? Okay, so first of all,
because I used to like her.
I was about to get into it, but I brought us all together. Look at that. And the thing about it is, because Lauren was the first person I had to move to the Twilight Zone. It was Twilight Zone for me because I moved from Baltimore City to Howard County. There are two different worlds, and it's so insane because Howard is 30 minutes away. But I moved there, and of course, right.
Cute.
Oh, thank you. Because these are hers. Such a friend. Perfect for the friend episode. But you said I could have them now.
Oh.
I thought you did. Whatever. It's the same difference whether you say it or think it. Right. But Lauren was the first person I met at Howard. And what I always respect are people that are not intimidated by me. And I knew my attitude was Lawrence. My attitude was some shit.
She came in like she was mad at the world.
She was probably mad at Miss Jones for bringing her out here.
I was at
Howard
this
County
place.
streets.
I said, wait,
surrounded by all the white people.
These people don't even care about how they look. Are these thong flip flops? Like on the first day of school, like we were wearing. You know, that was a thing. But Lauren. She was, first of all, she was so cute and so pretty and so nice. I'm like, she is so nice and pretty. And why she chose to just come up to me and introduce herself. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm fucking with her. And so we were always cool. Candace, I don't remember our exact moment of meeting, but for whatever reason, me and Candace clicked. We became cool. And I come to Lauren, and I'm like, Lauren, yeah, do you know Candace? I like Candace. She's like, she said, yeah, I know her, but I don't like her. I was like, all right, don't worry about it.
In high school.
It wasn't for no real particular reason.
It was because
she had a disposition. Candace had a disposition.
No.
Well, it was about, I think it was about Travis. That was a part of it. And then, like, she did have a disposition, though.
But even, I feel like it was Travis, but I feel like a lot of girls had that
towards you, because you
I
also always hung with
because I was always with guys.
Exactly.
Though.
So they're like,
I
she'll
fuck with girls.
Exactly.
I don't like girls.
And I understand.
And she had a disposition like I don't fuck with girls. Like exactly.
Right.
So I was like,
but
nonetheless, we're TLC.
Screwing all of them.
Yes,
but I wasn't.
Right.
But those was like. I don't fucking.
But that's
girls.
what everybody's
got
assumption.
2 good girlfriends. Like,
well, you are getting,
so
like
funny.
you said, you're getting better now. Though you have more friends now, right? So
and
it's important. I feel like I have become a lot of things as I've grown. I wouldn't consider myself a feminist, but I'm huge on women empowerment because black women, especially because we're down here on the totem pole. But that's why I find it to be a good thing because we making moves out here, you know. So you would just be selling yourself short to not talk to somebody on some dumb shit, you know. And real always gonna recognize real. If you see it, no matter what the girl looks like, you know, get vibes off of energy. If you fuck with somebody, you fuck with somebody. Yeah, and that's it.
I mean, that was high school. I think about how immature. That was so immature. Yeah, I mean, that was just, you know, young and dumb. You don't know nothing better. Of course, my attitude now is like, I'm always going to give somebody the benefit of the doubt, like, regardless of... Because people just naturally have resting bitch faces. Like, that don't mean that they not...
That.
I mean, they do, though. Like, yeah.
No, I don't feel like I was that type of person, though.
But
you weren't mean, though, either. But
perception is reality.
Yeah.
Though. And it's crazy because everybody says to me that I'm stuck up and mean and stuff like that. And I can be all of those things.
But I feel like
right?
people say... Remember, people used to say that shit about us all the time, and then they would hang out with us.
And they're like, but y'all cool as shit. All the time. And that's what makes... But I don't even mind that because that makes people like you more, right? Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Good. Don't. And that's why I was able to choose my friends better and choose my men better because if you can look past all of that and still come and talk to me and approach me and take time to get to know me, then I can fuck with you off of that. Because if you just like, oh, I don't want to talk to her because of the way she looks, no, go ahead, mind your business, keep it moving. Right. So keep going. So we said people feeling insecure. Oh, but what keeps friendships ticking? Now that kind of ties back into what we were talking about before when you were saying something about seasons and friends coming in and out. See me, I always say because I have friends that come in and out. We have friends. Joint friends that I brought into the group that are no longer in the group or whatever, and it makes perfect sense to me because I, you know, how I am, y'all know I'm super jealous, super loyal, super territorial, and if I say fuck that bitch, then we say fuck that bitch, period. So, but I also feel like if people are in your life and they leave out your life and you don't feel no type of way, then that's fine. They were only supposed to be there for that time period. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. But I feel like in order for our friendship to work, consistency was the main thing that kept us going because we actually wanted to continue to cultivate that friendship. So welcome to the show. Come have a seat.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yes.
Yes, I am. Ladies.
All right, so Fats just joined the group. Fats is what we call him, and that's what we were going to call him on the show. I don't think they need the government, right?
Oh, right here.
Coming back smelling very nice. Thank you for joining us.
Okay. Thank you.
So we already starting to talk about it, but Fats, so we were talking about consistency and keeping friendships going, but we're going to backtrack so we could talk about how you met. Well, what do they call it? 6 degrees of separation?
Yeah, totally.
Because, right?
It's crazy as fuck.
So
me and Fats, we went to Morgan.
Wait, no, because that was the surprise. Remember?
Oh,
you know what I mean? Because we didn't know that. Because that would be the reason that we... But if we knew that, then that would make the story less. You know what I'm saying? Well, okay, so... the way that it happened is me and CJ, I was teaching. Candace, where were you working at the time? I don't even remember. But we
probably Bethel.
Okay, so you were teaching too. So we had some paid summers off.
That was like we were like 2 years out of school, or maybe 1 year.
1 or 2 years out of school, and we were both teaching. And me and Candace had paid summers off. This was before the kids.
Every weekend.
Somebody's party.
End of the week.
You were asleep this particular night.
I was asleep. Yeah.
That particular night. So we happened to go to the club one night. And
it was red maple.
It was red maple.
Was it red maple?
It was red maple. No, it was red maple.
It was like a Labor Day. Was it a Labor Day or something party or no?
No idea.
I don't even remember.
I have no idea.
But we were in the car. I was in the driver's seat. Candace was just getting some fresh air hanging out the window. Doing Candace, she was throwing up
after a night at the club.
Getting her stomach out. And then these guys walked by. These 2 guys walked by. And I'm like, yeah, what y'all about to do? I don't even know who spoke. No, y'all spoke to us first. Yes, I think y'all spoke to us. Right.
Out the door.
And then I, being me, probably said something about y'all trying to smoke.
You trying to smoke because you always want to smoke.
Because I always want to smoke. I mean, I'm sitting here while you threw up.
How bold are you?
No, we were talking for a second though.
And how did you know I just had reefer on me though?
Obviously, well, I guess real recognize real. I don't know,
guess so, I
but
don't know.
and you had it, and you
You
were ready to
probably
smoke,
was
and you
smoking
were
or
walking
walking down the
smoking.
street.
We would know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
think
think it was
I
something
think
like
so.
that.
I think I
Yeah,
was,
because
yeah.
it was a reason that we even had the conversation. I don't even remember, but
I ran
it
that
was
back
just
through my
funny.
head,
So
like,
me,
just
so
some
he,
random
so
ass
like,
niggas,
yeah,
like,
yeah, random
It's
guys. and
always
me.
fucking random.
It's like, come on, come smoke with us. So
Always.
we in. I think I might have my truck there, but nonetheless, he in the
It was the
car.
Explorer.
Yeah, it was my truck.
Yeah, it was. I
While
remember.
we in the car, I'm like, yo, you cool as shit, da 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 da. And I was like, so where you going? He like, Morgan.
Whole
Like, oh,
time
my
I'm
best
hanging
friend
out the
goes to
window.
Morgan. She's
Right.
throwing up the whole time. My best friend goes to
Still
Morgan.
up
Oh,
I'm
word. I was like, he was like, what's her name? Lauren. Lauren.
I'm like,
That's
I know
like,
a Lauren.
I'm like,
I'm
no.
like, I know it, Lauren.
It's
She's
like
cool as fuck.
2-3 o'clock in the morning. I was like the big one. 2-3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, nah, I'm calling her right now. I called Lauren. Like, what happened, Lauren?
Sleepy as hell.
I'm sleep. I'm like, why are they calling me at 2 a.m.? At
Super
first, I
foggy.
wasn't going to answer, but I'm like, okay,
Like,
maybe it's, you know.
Could be something.
Yeah, they calling me at 2 a.m., so let me answer.
It's,
Oh my
it's gotta be
God,
way
what
past
you
2
doing?
a.m.
This commotion in the
Oh, yeah, it's
background. What you
probably
doing?
like
What you
3.
doing? What's
Absolutely.
going on? And I hear this nigga in the background, yo, that's my motherfucking homegirl. That's my motherfucking homegirl. And I'm like, where y'all at? And he was like, we down, Lauren.
Sitting
Do
in
you
the
know
car.
somebody named Fats? And I was like, yeah, like Fats. And they like, yeah. He said that he know you. He went to Morgan. I'm like, yeah, that's my nigga. Like, what? I told you that's my motherfucking homegirl. I told you that's my nigga.
And
Yeah,
so,
like,
long
was
story
it.
short,
Here we
friendship
are.
complete.
how many years later? 10 years
Yes.
or so later? Who even fucking
Is
knows?
it 10? It's not 10.
I don't
It's
know. We
just-
ain't about to get into that
It
math
It
shit
has to be
again.
about 16, 15 to 16.
That
It's gotta
many
be about-
long
it's
ass
longer than
time.
10 years.
Now
Wow.
Blake's
Oh my
god mom,
gosh.
god
I
dad,
know, how special.
Blake's god mom. To here's god mom. We still here. We still
That's what's up.
standing. So good. So that was like. So what keeps our relationships going? Consistency, right?
Yeah.
Showing up to shit, right?
Supporting one another.
Supporting one another.
Supporting these dreams, girl.
Yes, I got a whole lot of them too. It's hard to keep up, right?
Yeah.
But they always be there because y'all believe in me. And when I'm popping out, y'all gonna be popping bottles, okay? Y'all gonna be standing in the guest
well,
room.
you believe in us just the same.
Oh fuck yeah!
So,
It can definitely go, and that's another thing about friendships.
It's reciprocal.
It has to go. It's every relationship. All right, so we talked about what keeps the friendships going, but what ends friendships? A lot of motherfucking things. Well, just to give one example of a friendship that, and well, y'all have y'all ever had to end a friendship? Because I've had to end a few. I don't mind sharing my story.
Should we say names or no?
No names.
I didn't end it.
Anonymous.
She ended it with me, apparently.
I guess she
It's
ended
kind
it
of so.
with
That's
us,
what I
too.
kind of want to get into
I think
because
she
it's like by
ended it with
default,
me.
y'all miss out on friendships. But I brought them
Two
into
times.
I brought them into the friendship in the
I
fucking
said 2
beginning.
times.
And yeah, and we can talk about it. I don't give a fuck because at the end of
I
the
mean,
day,
neither do I.
dead ass wrong. Right, you ain't missing out on shit. First of all, second of all, it goes back to loyalty. Right.
Yeah,
Third of all, not saying that I don't like her, you can't like her either. However, if somebody's talking cash shit about you,
Oh,
fuck her.
never.
Period.
Never.
What? That's the word for the
Never.
hour. Period. I said that. But yeah, no, that's just how it goes. So then I think my mother always say, don't treat people how you expect. Don't treat people how you would treat them.
Huh?
Right.
Huh?
Don't expect people to treat you how you would treat them.
Oh,
right.
okay, I see.
So whenever I say I would do something, I always expect that from the person. However, it don't always work like
It's
that.
not reciprocal.
But
Yeah.
if you're supposed to be my best friend, if somebody talking shit about me, you're not friends with them anymore, or you're not my friend anymore. Is that immature?
Yeah.
It's not so you think you should be
Clearly,
friends with
you don't
some.
give a fuck.
So,
No.
so you
I
think
didn't even
that
hear the fucking question, but the way you say, is that petty? Yeah, I think
It's
so.
not
Immature.
petty.
It's not
Immature.
petty. It
Talk
might be
about
a
it,
little.
Lauren.
So if the situation was Candace, you know what I'm saying? Like if Candace was talking shit about you, that's a different dynamic.
well, we would have a whole
we having an
situation.
intervention.
Yeah, what
we
the
having
fuck?
a whole let it out on the table.
Mhm.
That's different. Well, at
It's
the
more
same time,
invested.
yeah. So which one are you talking about? Are we talking about what are we gonna call these people? What do we
It
call
doesn't
them?
even matter.
X and- X and Y.
Outsiders.
X and Y.
Well, which one is
Outsiders.
X and which
I
one
don't
is
know.
Y?
I don't
Because
know.
they're, I feel like their scenarios are
Light
two
skin, dark
different.
skin.
Okay, dark skin.
Okay.
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 So
Dark skin.
I feel
Just
like
there.
with her, I don't know.
She
So my
left y'all alone more
she
so.
left me alone. She
Mhm.
really left me alone. But at the same time, I wouldn't have necessarily been like checking for her like
right,
that.
because y'all
especially
only were together when
because of really
exactly.
yeah.
So
And I
that
mean,
was
we
slightly
had a
different.
friendship. We were cool, but I definitely was not close to her
Right.
like y'all were at all. Like not at all on any type of level. But that's different.
She
yeah,
made that
like,
clear.
yeah.
I didn't fucking that bitch to be honest, but
No, she was
But
cool.
y'all
I
did, so
understand.
I
Yeah,
will.
she was
What
cool.
you
To me,
think, Fitz?
honesty. I mean, just honestly, like I think just being dishonest with your friends is what really make you just
Say fuck
separate.
them.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, from one another. Like I just really think just putting everything out there. If you can't be honest with your
Are
friends,
your eyes
just,
open?
Yeah, my eyes are open.
And then he
I was
turned
just
like
deep
he's
in
turning
thought.
the camera
Did you
for.
sleep, Tuck?
No, I guess I was deep in thought, so it was like I'm just
No, go
focused.
ahead, focus, nigga. That's
But
different.
now I'm lost what I was saying.
I'm
What was
sorry,
I
because
saying?
I'm an asshole.
Honesty.
Yeah, just
Oh,
being
just
dishonest
honesty.
with your friends. Like, I think if you can't be honest with your friends, or just, you know what I'm saying, because your friends should be your loved ones, and with your loved ones, you should be able to put everything on the
Hello.
table. So,
And that's real shit facts, because I was just talking to Tamu too. Is like, I can't be in a relationship or a friendship with somebody that goes back, I guess, to the intimidation factor, or people not wanting to deal with hair in my mouth or whatever, so they don't say certain things. I need you to be super transparent with me, period. Regardless. Say it
Say
again.
it again now.
Regardless,
Right,
okay,
right.
you know what I mean.
Right.
Whether because even though I keep saying period, but even though
She didn't want to say period.
I said it like 4 to 5 times.
she said it's her word of
He's
the
gonna be
hour.
sick of it.
Right.
At the end of the
Go ahead.
episode.
I'm sick of that, right? but
Period.
but it is, you have, it's like family almost, you know what I'm saying. You have to be able to
Right.
tell family, you have to be honest with them, because why are you having people around that's always going to agree with you, or not going to be real with you?
Absolutely.
So yes, dishonesty is a good, and who the fuck, and nobody even likes like a liar,
A liar.
period. You know, like as a
Like, who
business
does that?
friend, like
Like,
that
we're
shit is
adults.
an
corny.
adult.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
no,
we
he's
don't.
not
Oh,
lying.
I don't need anybody around me. That's
Like what
yeah.
how could you be my friend and feel the need to lie about what is there to lie
To
about?
protect you.
Or lying about happiness. People do, that's a whole nother episode when people lie about, like, don't, like, if you feeling bad, tell me you're feeling bad. If you're feeling great, tell me I need to hear the good and the bad, because then that makes you more human. That's why people like the Cardi B's and the or whatever, because you just be
She's
yourself.
authentic,
Yes, you
yeah.
have to be yourself. All right, so he said dishonesty in friendships. Of course, I agree with that. I mean, that's simple. You shouldn't even have no friends with a fucking liar. But then I was going to talk about friends of the opposite sex. Now, clearly, I have a best friend of the opposite sex sitting across from me, and then I have another best friend, Gerard. So I can have friends of the opposite sex. However, you cannot have. I think you cannot have
Hold on,
friends
wait,
of the
what did we
opposite
say?
sex
If you're a male.
if you have sex with that person.
If you have sex
If
or
you have
had
or
sex.
have had.
If you have had sex with that person, if you guys have a sexual past, I feel like, this is my opinion, and so I say that because, well, again, I'm jealous and territorial, and I feel
Sipping my
like
wine,
if you
so I have
already
to
had
talk.
sex with somebody once before, anything, you'll feel comfortable doing it again in the right moment, under the right circumstances. This is just what I feel.
I mean, but you could feel that same way with
I
somebody
I feel
that
like
you
you can
never
have sex with one
with.
person or
Somebody that you
Oh,
never
it'd
had
be like,
sex
that was
with.
a
Yeah,
mistake.
but
And
that
like,
if you
we
did.
can't do that again.
Oh, you
like,
said that was
yeah, like, no, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for
I
sure,
will
like,
pass on
it's for
this
sure,
one.
like, yeah, like, nah, we say, like,
See, that's because I don't really,
No, I don't
have
agree with
situation.
that.
I don't
like,
need, I don't
no,
have
I agree with
situation
that.
what do you mean,
where
like,
somebody
you just
like,
said, like, you just said if it was somebody that you know, like, or you don't believe, like, if it was a guy, so, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you had sex with if a guy had sex with a girl that was, like, if y'all was 17, 18, and you still, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you still know
10
this
years
person,
later,
like, that's
then,
fine.
yeah,
I
that's
said, though, like,
different.
you like,
Right, so
that was a
I'm
mistake.
sorry,
like,
I should have been more clear. If you're in a relationship, so if I'm single and I had sex with somebody and they want to still be friends, that's fine. That's
Oh,
not
that's
going to
something
complicate. Yeah,
different.
that's what I should have been. I fucked
Like, if
that
it's
all
like,
up.
you're like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You're like, yeah,
but
that's
no,
something
because there are
different.
people in relationships who are still friends
With
with
their
the exes
exes,
all the
yeah.
time. People do that all the time. But me,
Yeah, I got
even-
white friends that are like that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. They invite each other to picnics and shit. Like they have whole
Right,
functions
like, y'all
and shit
even have-
together. Like,
it
yeah,
ain't-
bring your new wife.
I know.
Like, bring your fucking
I know
ex.
black
Like, it's
people
just
that's like
I-
that too.
I mean,
I know
hey.
certain people that's like that
I
too.
just said-
I
Yeah,
be thinking about
fucking absurd.
I ain't gonna
to
say
see.
certain people's
It's
names.
not.
I mean, this nigga's friends with all of his exes. Like,
And your
We'll
girl
have
must be
them in the
soft.
same-
His girl got
But
to
at the
Oh,
same time, he
you
ain't
did this
really
shit
like.
secure. Like, you know,
At
you
the
know what I
same
mean?
time, he don't really be having like a
That's
girl
what we
who'll
call it.
have somebody that's like his steady ready for. You know what I'm
so that
saying?
explains
Like,
it all.
but not like steady ready,
Where's
like
that-
friends with benefits,
where's
but
that
like the
Ciroc
person
bottle?
that he's
It's
like
right here.
seeing
Yeah.
consistently or whatever.
Right.
Maybe not exclusively, but
Right.
like for this
Every time you
moment,
ask me
that's
if she's
who
talking,
I'm
yeah,
hanging
she's
out
talking.
with.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? But like,
But that makes sense, Lord. You just said it. That's why he still hangs
Yeah.
out with his friends.
I
that
still
he
think that he
fucks.
still would though. Either way, he would just make.
So
that
the
clear,
answer
like,
is no. You are as long as you're in a relationship,
Oh, sorry.
you're not friends of the opposite sex that you have had sex with. That's
Okay.
the consensus.
Walking away from this.
No comment,
Well,
Candace.
maybe just be
What you
cool
say,
with
back
shit,
there?
though.
That's her opinion.
I feel
Yeah,
like
exactly.
you,
It's only
I'm
mine, and I
saying
love
you
other
control
opinions.
yourself. If
Yeah,
you
I
can't
do too,
control
Candace.
yourself
I
and
do
like
too. But that-
be
and
an
that's-
adult about that shit, I feel like it's
So then that
okay.
goes into saying that you should
What?
also be able to hang out with exes. Like, no, you shouldn't. They're an ex for a reason.
What if a
That
person is a really cool
Okay,
ass
well,
person?
maybe-
Like,
It's a lot of cool ass people. Then we go back to seasons. I mean, we could keep playing this. Then we go
Right.
back to that nigga was around for that time, and now you're in a whole committed relationship, and now you need to move the fuck
You
on
talking to
and
me?
let your
are
guy.
you talking to me?
Yeah, because I'm proving my point right now. So that's the only reason I'm getting all into it. Because you're the only one that's thinking
I'm just
different.
saying,
but
like,
I want.
I mean, Fats disagreed also.
Because
He
Fats
goes
is a
on his
man.
back.
Because
And I think like a man.
Fats
Oh,
didn't.
Lord.
Fats
About a lot of
actually
shit.
And I
agree with
think like a man.
agree with
Like-
that.
I'm just pretty. Nah, I mean, it's just. I think it was like you said. Y'all was just dating or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you were saying, it's like if you were just dating, and now
If
you
you're
got
in a
somebody,
relationship,
and now
you're
you're in a relationship with somebody. Like, yeah, that's a little like.
Megan, can Fats be friends with girls that he screwed before? Exactly. The answer is motherfucking no.
Okay.
All right. So next, Candace, does Brian friends with girls that he used to screw?
She'll say he better not be.
Okay,
That's
so
what
the
she
answer
gonna
is
say.
no.
Don't let me find out.
Don't let me
Don't
find
fucking
out.
let me find
So
out.
I said, because I said sex complicates things, and you have to take the opinions of your current spouse. Some people might be cool with it. I don't know who. I have never, but I'm sure I know there are people that are cool with it. All right, so then moving on, continuing with friendships. What about coworkers?